How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Why INFJ personality type is a worst nightmare to a narcissist. Number one is because of deep intuition that exposes hidden agendas. INFJ possess this uncanny intuitive ability to read between the lines. This makes it very difficult to deceive them. INFJ often pick up on subtle cues, tone, energy, body language that expose a narcissist's true motives, even when they are carefully concealed. Again, INFJ is a narcissist's worst nightmare because they have high emotional intelligence. Narcissists rely heavily on others' emotional confusion and vulnerability to gain control. INFJ, however, have highly developed emotional and better at identifying inconsistencies in others' emotional behavior. Though INFJ are deeply empathetic, they are not naive. Their empathy allows them to understand the narcissist's inner void and insecurity without excusing toxic behavior. This insight prevents narcissists from gaining unchecked influence through pity or false vulnerability. Narcissists often win people over with charisma and superficial charm. INFJ, however, can usually see through this facade quickly. Their introverted intuition helps them spot disingenuous behavior, making them immune to surface level seduction. INFJ often act as mirrors. They subconsciously reflect the suppressed or rejected parts of other psyches. This is terrifying to narcissists who avoid confronting their own flaws. INFJ may unintentionally force narcissists to confront their insecurity, shame, or self-loathing. Narcissists tend to focus on immediate gratification, social standing, or short-term power dynamics. INFJ are long-term planners. They often see the bigger picture and consequences of behavior far ahead, rendering many narcissistic games short-sighted and ineffective. Narcissists aim to infiltrate and control others' sense of reality, but INFJ possess an independent, private inner world that is hard to penetrate. This psychological autonomy limits the narcissist's influence over their self-perception or identity. INFJ crave authenticity. They are naturally repelled by superficial, manipulative, or self-serving behavior. Narcissists who often live through masks quickly realize they can't maintain their facade in front of someone who values depth over showmanship. Unlike more reactive types, INFJ often respond to toxic behavior with calm detachment or silence. Narcissists crave attention, positive or negative. INFJ refusal to feed the fire by reacting emotionally can drive narcissists to madness and insecurity. In short, their silence is deafening. Though INFJ may appear soft or gentle, they can enforce surprisingly firm boundaries. This mix of kindness and strength is unsettling for narcissists who expect either blind submission or overt confrontation, not quiet resistance. Narcissists, the INFJ, they don't fall for love bombing. Narcissists use love bombing, that is intense affection and attention, to trap their targets. INFJ, however, are slow to open up and trust. Their cautious approach to relationships protects them from being swept into toxic dynamics quickly. INFJ ask probing, meaningful questions that bypass surface level conversation. Narcissists prefer shallow interactions that keep others from discovering their internal chaos. Being asked real questions threatens their false self-image. Unlike people pleasers, INFJ value alignment with their own moral compass more than external validation. Narcissists who depend on admiration and compliance find this internal moral strength frustrating and unyielding. INFJ naturally seek meaning and patterns in human behavior. Over time, they often detect cycles of abuse, gaslighting, or manipulation, even when these are subtle or hidden. This ability to expose recurring dysfunction undermines the narcissist's control. While INFJ care deeply, they also reflect a deep understanding of boundaries and fairness. They are less likely to absorb guilt that doesn't belong to them, which neutralizes one of the narcissist's favorite control tactics, emotional guilt. Narcissists often dominate by loudness, aggression, or flamboyance. INFJ, in contrast, lead through quiet strength, calm conviction, and presence. In short, they lead with quiet strength. This unnerves narcissists who don't know how to overpower someone who won't engage in power games. Narcissists often resist growth, instead building up false narratives about themselves. INFJ, however, are committed to personal development and transformation. They quickly outgrow toxic dynamics, leaving narcissists behind, often suddenly and completely. INFJ often act as a moral compass in relationships. Their calm refusal to condone abuse or deception confronts narcissists with their own wrongdoings, triggering shame or rage. When an INFJ senses a relationship is toxic, they often withdraw silently and resolutely. In short, they can withdraw without drama. Narcissists thrive on emotional chaos and confrontation. The INFJ's non-reactive exit denies them the satisfaction of control or closure. While not always openly confrontational, INFJ often help others see the truth about a narcissist through quiet conversation, strategic questions, or subtle revelations. This can unravel the narcissist's carefully curated social image. The narcissist often isolates their targets from friends or family, but INFJ typically maintain a small loyal circle and inner sense of spiritual or emotional connection, making it harder for narcissists to isolate and dominate them. INFJ rarely forget how someone made them feel. They may forgive, but they mentally track patterns. They keep detailed emotional records. This long memory can be used to hold narcissists accountable, often in calm, well-articulated confrontations that leave narcissists speechless. The INFJ, they heal themselves. Though narcissists seek to break others down, INFJs tend to be natural healers, eventually turning inward to recover and rebuild. Their resilience makes it difficult for narcissists to do lasting damage. The INFJ often see meaning, complexity, and paradox in life, things narcissists struggle with. This philosophical contrast challenges the narcissist's black and white thinking and shallow self-concept. The INFJ, they don't fear solitude. Many narcissists rely on others for emotional supply. INFJ, however, value solitude and introspection. Their ability to thrive alone weakens any psychological hold the narcissist might have over them. INFJ don't dominate through force, but influence through insight, integrity, and authenticity. This kind of quiet power is something narcissists can't replicate or control, and they hate that. The INFJ can't empathize without enabling. Now, while empathic, INFJ can differentiate between someone in need and someone exploiting others. They may initially help the narcissist, but once manipulation becomes clear, they disengage without guilt. The INFJ, they turn pain into wisdom. Narcissists cause chaos and pain, but INFJ often transmute suffering into wisdom, creative expression, or deep understanding. This alchemical strength undermines the narcissist's goal to diminish them. The INFJ, they inspire others to see the truth by living authentically and with integrity. INFJ often help others wake up to narcissistic abuse. Their mere presence and words may cause the narcissist to lose control over an entire social group. The INFJ, they are not afraid to walk away forever. The final nightmare for a narcissist is abandonment. INFJs may tolerate much, but when they finally walk away, it's usually for good, no second. So with an INFJ, there is no second chances when they do walk away. Now, this irreversible closure by the INFJ denies the narcissist their favorite game, the cycle of idealization, devaluation, and hoovering. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.